I want you to breathe.
Oh, please don't let that be the opening.
I wasn't until you said that. Hello, welcome to episode 34 of the Keep Tappin X podcast. It is September 1st, 2017. Blake's been listening to some Surge Tankard.
Say last name.
Yeah, something. At least you know System of the Down, solo project. Good stuff. Listen to it. That's not the recommendation. That's at the end of the show.
How are you, Colby?
I'm dope.
I can tell how Blake is.
Yeah,
but
Blake's looking pretty distraught.
Yeah, he's a little downtrodden. But how are you?
I'm pretty good. I had a chill day.
Yeah.
I had a pretty chill day. So, other than that, things are going well. How about you, David?
Pretty good. I got a haircut, looking fresh.
Oh yeah, looking fresh. Both of you got haircuts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Looking good. I'm
yeah.
bum.
I just I played a few games of Overwatch, got a haircut, came here.
Nice.
Yep.
Where do you get your haircut?
Pino's hair salon.
Pino's?
Oh.
Hey, why don't you put that down?
Yes. Yeah, he's an old Italian guy who can barely speak English, but he cuts hair really well.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
He's an artisan.
Yeah, man.
I've been going to the same haircut place since I got my first haircut.
Nice.
Wow.
Dedication, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't have a good story about haircuts. I just go to my friend. Anyway, let's talk about channel updates and stuff.
Yeah.
What we got going. Nothing new.
Great.
Probably gonna end Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Prematurely.
Yeah.
That series, I don't know, just isn't getting a lot of views. Plus, it's fucking really hard to edit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it has a problem.
On the flip side,
yeah.
You know what's getting a lot of views?
Lay it on me.
Dokkan
Battle.
Yo, shout outs to everyone who watched our Dokkan videos.
Yeah, and the finale, but nothing else of Mario Baseball.
Hell yeah.
So the other ones have a good amount.
Yeah, but not as many.
Oh, no.
So people are tuning in on the finale.
Yeah.
And you guys said that was normal. I get that.
I have to say, we had 63 views on our Dokkan video, one of our Dokkan videos, and we only have 25 subscribers. People, subscribe to the YouTube channel that you're watching,
please,
and watch our podcast.
Supports us, yeah. Watch our podcast.
That's the meat. That's like this is the bread and butter.
That's what we need to start advertising our podcast in our series.
We just need to double fist it.
Instead of advertising, more people watch the series than the podcast.
Yeah.
So we need to start advertising.
I would too.
In the series.
I mean,
yeah.
You see like an hour and a half long
quicker.
thing.
That's true. That is very true.
At least we're not like 2 hours long anymore.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Once people watch the series enough and get our personalities, then they'll watch the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So, just any updates? I mean, no. Just streaming a lot. That's
streaming Divinity.
Twitch.tv/Keep Tappin X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
In this upcoming week.
Yes.
Hope you like mobile games.
Hell yeah. One of the only 2 new games I played this week's a mobile game.
Interesting.
Wow, what a loser.
Yeah, I know.
If this is our old format, we talked about that.
True.
But we're going to go right into news and releases.
Yes.
Not in that order. Releases, Blake.
Whoa. So we got August 29th.
Oh.
We have Absolver.
Absolver. Yeah.
Gesundheit. For
PC,
PC, PS4, and Xbox
Yeah.
One.
It's a fighting game.
Also,
cool. Mm-hmm.
Ark Survival
Evolved. It's finally released after a year and a half in early access.
Do you want dinos? Do you want naked?
Yes.
Do you want Dodo?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone who's ever played this game already plays it because it's been early access for so long.
Yeah, I have a friend who's started playing it.
Yeah,
but he plays on Xbox.
Oh, interesting.
Shout out to Garrett. He's the one who tells us to stream sleeveless all the time.
Oh yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's a bro. He's cool. Next.
That's for PC, Mac, Linux, PS4, and Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's Golf for PS4.
Yep.
Hello Neighbor.
Yep.
The Mr. Rogers game.
Yeah.
PC, Xbox
Is that where
One.
he's in the Vietnam War? Like so many people claim it didn't happen.
I am not aware of this.
You never heard
creepypasta
that big rumor where he has sleeve tattoos because he killed people in Vietnam and shit, and then he started doing the show. I don't think it's true.
Yeah, and I didn't hear that either.
He doesn't seem like a guy who has a build of a Vietnam veteran.
Yeah.
Y'all crazy. We have Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yep,
that's apparently
a big one.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
that's the word on the street.
I've only heard good things.
And someone says shit in the game, but it's bleeped out Conquer
Mario
banjo style.
I'm sick of this shit.
Yes.
I'm over the banjo.
And Luigi dabs.
What the fuck?
He does straight up Yep.
Wow,
Interesting.
like they didn't
Yeah.
even hide it. You just dabs.
Yeah. At one point.
Huh.
I forget the context, but he
Yeah.
just dabs at one point.
You just in the back like, oh.
And like Bowser Jr. Talks about his daddy issues,
Oh. Is he
taking
got, like,
out
a
the
yoke?
trash, like Bowser calls him.
Oh. I never liked my
Interesting.
dad.
Yeah, that the game looks fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have Abduction
Mhm.
for PS4.
Had trouble in there. For
Pillars of Eternity,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Complete Edition,
Yeah.
PS4 and Xbox One. Recore Definitive Edition, PC, Xbox One. Redout for PS4, Xbox One. Sonic Mania
Hey.
for PC, which
PC.
we might be seeing on the channel.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
I don't really like Sonic that much.
Sounds fun.
Warriors All Stars
Oh, that's the game.
for PS4
Warriors
and
All-Stars.
That's the
PC,
game.
baby.
What is
It's
that?
Dynasty Warriors, but it's Dynasty Warriors plus all of the other Warriors series in one game.
Oh my god.
So there's like characters from all these weird things matched
Oh,
together, and it's
okay.
just kill a million dudes.
Do I get like Gundams? in
I think there are Gundam characters.
Oh.
Not Link though. He's
Yeah,
like,
I
fuck you
I
guys.
imagine
I
it's
don't-
like
yeah, I don't
not
think the
Hyrule
Hyrule-
Warriors.
Yeah,
Is
I don't think
Luffy in
that
it?
I'm not sure.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
It's so weird because you have like Lubu from Dynasty Warriors, then you'll have like there's this like little cat dude with a mustache,
Well,
and then there's like a straight up just like anime girl, and then there's like this. It's just all art styles all mixed
I
together.
love it.
It looks
I
weird,
love it.
but yeah, it looks fun.
yeah.
Mhm.
We got Windjammers for PS4
I don't know what that is.
and the Vita. Usually when there's a Vita game, it's like
Yeah.
some anime game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's usually the
consensus.
yeah. You got Yakuza Kiwami for PS4.
Kiwami.
August 30th.
Yeah.
There's a lot in this
Wow.
past week.
Yep.
August 30th, we got X-Morph Defense.
Okay.
PC, PS4.
X Morph, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
X.
Yeah. X Morph.
The key.
This. Some
pronounce
it Kai.
We also got Ease 7. Is it Ease?
I
Have
don't
we-
know
we
why
agreed
is
on this?
ease. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we looked it up.
I think
I don't
it was
remember.
ease.
immediately forgot.
I think it was ease.
Ease,
Okay,
yeah,
we'll go with
sure.
Ease.
Easy.
August 31st, we got Life is Strange Perform the Storm, Episode 1 for PC,
I do wanna
PS4,
play
and
that.
Xbox
Yeah.
One.
That is a
You
big one.
talking
it.
while I'm talking, bitch? I appreciate it. You could have let me finish.
You're right. I'm sorry, Blake.
All right.
My formal.
You may
apology.
continue.
Thank you. I do want to play that.
yeah.
I'd like to play that on. We could do a let's play of that.
Yeah, it would have to be a let's play. It couldn't be streamed because it's a delay. I wouldn't really be able to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Or vice versa,
Right.
so,
Yep.
Yep.
I'd like to do that. Yep.
It's only episode 1. It's probably like 2 hours.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We got Resident Evil Revelations for PS4 and Xbox One. Fun fact
Yep.
about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it released in 2012 on 3DS.
Yep.
And it was very good.
Yeah.
In like the first 5 minutes, there's
Yeah.
like a typo
Yep.
in the 3DS version,
Uh-huh.
and it's still in this version.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Jill is saying something, and it's like I apostrophe, like I don't something blah blah blah.
Yep.
Like they were gonna say like all or I'd do
Oh,
this.
Yeah.
I played this game and I didn't notice that.
Apparently they didn't either when they were recording it.
I guess not. And finally,
Mm-hmm.
September 1st, today,
Yeah.
we got Xenia with an X
Xenia.
for PC.
Interesting. I
It's
don't
like-
know what
Sounds
that is.
very JRPG-ish.
It's like a Roman pixel art kind of game.
That's not what I
Yeah,
was
interesting.
accepting.
Huh.
Also, release
I
that's not on
Googled
that
it.
list.
I
don't
didn't
think it
get
would
them
be.
all.
It was the Blaze Blue DLC. Big DLC pack came out with a new character called Junbei
Oh,
and
cool.
stuff, and I don't really care that much.
Yeah.
Blaze Blue is an awesome fighting game,
Mhm.
but some people like that. So
Yeah.
if you want, and
Cool.
apparently that's like a highly anticipated character.
Yeah, that name sounds
from the
familiar.
beginning. It's like a cat dude or
Oh,
something. So,
Interesting.
yep, that DLC's out. So check
Awesome.
that out.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting
Lit.
games.
Also, I think the beta for Destiny 2 ends this weekend.
Does it? Okay, yeah.
The
I
PC
think the
beta.
Final Fantasy Dissidia ended.
Yeah.
Too. Anyway,
That's all I
Want to
got.
go into some news?
let's go into
Hell
some
yeah.
news.
All right.
I want to know some news. Lay it
All
on
right.
me.
First story.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest.
Not an update. No updates.
No updates.
Okay.
No updates. The biggest.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Games done quick. They announced
Hey.
Harvey Relief done quick.
Oh.
HRDQ.
HRDQ.
2017.
Nice.
Harvey did.
Unrelated to Batman.
Yeah,
Is it a whole
Um,
week?
but equally as deadly.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Jeez. So it's a weekend-long
Okay.
charity stream benefiting those affected by Tropical Storm Harvey in Texas and Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Those who are accepted, because they like did submissions and all that good stuff, are going to be able to stream a speedrun attempt remotely via
Interesting.
GameSun Quick's Twitch channel.
That's awesome.
So they don't have to get together. They don't have to spend all the time.
Because it was like super short notice.
Yeah.
Right.
So they would like just stream it and.
What if they had it planned
Cool.
and like 6 months in advance? Everyone's like, "What?
Conspiracy.
That's super cool. Yeah.
So the channel will broadcast speedruns and accept donations from Friday, September 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so in a couple hours,
Nice.
through Sunday, September 3rd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It starts with Mega Man X, 100%, and it ends with Final Fantasy 4. Final Fantasy 4, any percent, no 64. I don't know what that means.
No 64. I don't know.
I'm not sure what that means either.
I don't know what category that is in context of Final Fantasy 4.
I'm not a Final Fantasy
64?
4 speedrun watcher. I'm not sure what that
Yeah,
means.
I don't know much about Final Fantasy.
So
4.
no 64ing, guys.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry.
Noted.
That's
That's
cool.
not my category.
I wonder how
I
much.
was looking through the games and I was like, I will watch a few of these.
I wonder how much they'll make in 2 days. That'd be interesting.
good amount.
Hopefully a good
Yeah.
amount.
I
Probably.
mean, with our
Advertising.
our
Yeah.
advertisement,
Obviously.
millions.
Yeah.
Our backbone.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Yeah.
I think Team 4-Star just did a charity stream for
Talk
the
about
same-
jumping on the bandwagon, guys.
Come on, guys, find another charity. Plenty of dying kids out there, am I right? Like, it's bad. No, seriously, that's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Go check that out. Go donate.
Mm-hmm.
Or not, just watch it. Show support. Talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. What's next?
So, we got translucent DualShock 4 colors
Whoa.
coming to stores this month. So that's
Interesting.
awesome. So
Yeah,
there's a limited edition crystal DualShock 4, which is in the photo.
Yeah.
There's also a
looks nice.
blue and a red.
Yeah, who cares about charity?
But they're exclusive to different stores. So the crystal one is exclusive to GameStop. The red one is at Best Buy, and the blue one is at Walmart.
Why do you think it took them so long to do this?
I don't know, but I always loved the translucent
Yeah.
stuff.
Me too.
Oh, really?
Like when that N64 controller comes out, I'm gonna make sure to get the green translucent N64. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I need it.
Controllers for like PlayStation controllers. I used to have like a translucent one for like PlayStation 2. And it was always like breaking and stuff. So I have a weird phobia of these controllers that like it
You
makes
can see
me
the
think.
inside.
It makes me think like cheap,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Although, but I've seen like Joy-Cons for Switch,
Yep. Like custom made.
made translucent ones. And I'm
Yeah.
like, those are awesome. I really like those. Those look really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But this, I'm looking at this now and I'm like, oh man, I feel like that just feels cheap. I don't know, right?
It's also
but it's
$65.
Cool. It's not cheap at all.
Oh, jeez. Ever since the translucent purple N64 controller that like everyone I know has owned, I've loved translucent.
I need my
controllers.
pink controller. I have a white one which I like, but I need a pink one like the PS3 one.
I had a third-party GameCube controller that was translucent, and it was the worst.
Right?
The worst. But it was also third-party.
Yeah, that's what mine was too.
Like
for the
Mad
PlayStation.
Cats. Fucking Mad
Yeah,
Cats.
yeah.
Enjoy your bankruptcy.
Bitch.
Basically.
Let's do a charity for Mad Cats.
Yep. Rip Mad
Keep them
Cats.
afloat.
If this controller wasn't $65, I would buy it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money just for a controller. That's more than a game.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of money.
That's how much more I spent on Dokkan. Daily.
That's a problem. Yeah, probably.
Shut up. But yeah, that's cool. I hope
Yeah.
other companies follow suit.
Would you like to see like a
Yes.
Xbox? I want a translucent keyboard.
I'd probably get, if they made one for the Xbox One, I'd probably get it.
Yeah, that's true.
Controller variety has always been like a cool thing. So I like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 So,
Yeah, next.
Yeah.
you know, all right, this news week is just like a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
We're about to hit the lows of lows.
Oh
right,
no.
Miiverse is shutting down, boys.
Oh,
On-
but why?
I have a why.
Okay.
Little into this
Why?
page-long info.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about Miiverse,
All
all
right.
right?
Yep.
So, it's shutting down November 8th.
Okay.
It's like 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because it's November 7th, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's like 3 hours, you know.
Yep. Mhm.
But yeah, so it's permanently closing. Can't talk. and you will no longer be able to access Miiverse from the Wii U console, Nintendo 3DS family of systems, or from an internet browser on PCs or smartphones. I forgot to do that. Okay. All Miiverse services will become unavailable, such as viewing or making posts and messaging with friends. But for a limited time, you'll be able to request a download for all the posts you made.
Oh, okay.
You can download
that's cool.
in like all the pictures you've posted
That's
too.
a nice thing to do.
Yeah, and you can download it on your PC, which is nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. So, they had an FAQ on the Nintendo website.
All right.
Why are you shutting? Ooh.
Mama makes me munch my dinner.
Wow. Why are you shutting down Miiverse?
Uh-huh.
Why? Well, I have a nice quote for you, David.
Tell me. Yeah,
PR.
tell me why.
We started the Miiverse service in 2012 along with the launch of the Wii U system because we
Correct.
wanted to provide a space where users could share their feelings about games with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to user support throughout the years, we think we were able to achieve that, shifting to social networking services. So basically,
They didn't answer
social
the
media is better.
Yeah.
So that's why it's dead.
I mean, all right.
So,
No, because like they tried to have their own social media,
Yeah.
so they could talk about Nintendo
Yeah,
things,
yeah,
yeah.
and like, wait, they could just do that on Twitter and Facebook and other social
that's
media.
we
very
don't
true.
have to pay for anything.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Although
I
they
mean,
have their app now, which is kind of like doing the
that-
same thing.
Yeah.
But
That's,
to be fair, that's not like Miiverse.
Yeah.
I don't know the details of the app.
Nintendo does do this thing where they try to make their own type of something when usually there's already something like that already exists.
Yep.
So I guess it's just kind of them realizing that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with the app, they are kind of doing that. Like, you need to use this app to voice chat on games. Like, but the voice chat already
At
exists.
least just with Splatoon. Too,
Yeah.
Fun
right?
fact.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't put this in, but I guess with the LAN play of
Yeah.
Splatoon 2,
Mm-hmm.
you can do voice chat without
Oh.
the app.
For LAN, okay. Do you have to be with each other
Yeah.
to do LAN play?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
It's
voice
called
chat,
speaking.
voice chat works without like the use of the app.
Really?
So it's
So
it's
it's
already
in the
built
game.
in, but they want you to use the app.
Wow. That's so weird.
God.
Why would they do that?
So if they realize this is a bad idea, they can always be like, "All right, it was built in.
Oh,
we just
okay,
want to
yeah.
do this. Sorry, guys." They probably won't though.
Down with Nintendo.
So,
All right.
anyways,
Okay.
lots of more stuff to get into
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Miiverse.
Mhm.
So, Miiverse,
Go
Gesundheit.
on. Thank you.
so the Miiverse icon will still be on the home screens for both 3DS and Wii U, but if you click it, it's gonna be like error.
All right.
So it's like okay.
Sure.
Nice.
And there are no plans to implement any services to replace Miiverse for like Switch or anything.
Yep.
So how does this affect games? Like already like Wii U games, 3DS games.
Mhm.
Well, it's gonna affect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different games.
Ooh.
What? How so?
Super Mario Maker for the
Mhm.
Wii U.
Yep.
Users will still be able to share levels, but will no longer be able to comment on them.
Aw.
Oh,
Damn
that
it.
sucks. Yeah.
Damn it!
That actually
What
sucks.
the fuck?
My comments!
God.
Oh god, you blew him up, you bastards!
So, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars for the Wii U and 3DS.
I'm not
So,
sure what that
you'll still be
game is.
able to play and complete all 88 levels in the main game, but the community feature will be discontinued, preventing players from sharing levels and receiving additional stars.
What is the name of that game?
Tipping
Mario
Stars.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars.
I'm not sure what that game is. I've never heard of it.
That they tip
I
cows
think you
with their
like
stars.
if you've seen a screenshot of it, I think you know what it is.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of them.
Oh.
They're like it started on the Game Boy Advance.
Well, I remember
Oh,
like the
oh.
little like machine.
Yeah, that's
Mario.
basically.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's
Huh.
in that series.
So it's
Interesting.
all about tipping your waitress.
Yes. So as there will be since there's going to be a limit to the number of stars that can be obtained, not all objects can be unlocked from the workshop.
Damn.
So it's
Alright.
like because of this, you won't be able to get all the content in the game if you buy it at a later date,
Yeah. Huh.
which sucks.
Yeah.
Splatoon for the Wii U. Miiverse posts will no longer display in Inkopolis Plaza or the game stage maps.
Yeah.
No more handsome swear words everywhere.
No.
Smash Brothers for Wii U and 3DS. The Miiverse stage is still playable, but Miiverse posts will not display in the background, which sucks.
Yeah.
Kind of like that post
Yeah.
on the picture.
Boop. I have
Um,
crippling depression.
poor Jigglypuff. And also players will not be able to post replays to YouTube/Miiverse, share stages, or create tournaments.
Well, hey.
Damn.
Yahoo!
Wow.
Mario Kart 8 for the Wii U. Players will not be able to upload gameplay videos to YouTube since they also post to Miiverse at the same time.
Yep.
The tournament function will not also be available, but that doesn't really matter because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Although that doesn't have the YouTube function that the Wii U had, which is weird. Mm-hmm. Although I don't think there's a YouTube app yet. Anyways,
no, there isn't.
Super Mario 3D World on Miiverse posts that appear on the course select screen, and when selecting courses will disappear, which is like an empty void.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Really.
Players will still be able to collect in-game stamps, but can't post them to Miiverse. And finally, Xenoblade Chronicles X, the Blade Report feature will no longer be available.
No.
Huh.
Oh no!
Oh, wah, wah.
And finally, some other non-related, non-specific game effects. Miiverse posts will no longer appear in the Wara Wara Plaza.
Wada wada.
Basically like the hub Wii U.
Yeah.
And the Wii U chat service will be discontinued with the end of Miiverse.
Damn.
Essentially, it's like, have a Wii U, fuck you.
Pretty much.
All 6 people that bought it?
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. I mean, there's a new console.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It
Move
had
on,
to happen
people.
eventually.
A new
Wake up,
console-
sheeple.
A new console that
fact,
no one can get.
The Wii Shop channel still exists.
The Wii Shop channel?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That's really damn.
It's not. Is that the... Oh, it is.
No,
Wow.
that's the Mii Maker.
That's what I
No,
thought.
wait, no.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, that's the Mii Maker.
All right. It's just engraved in my brain.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Ever
go away.
Quick aside, ever seen that video of the kid jumping up and hitting the door frame? It's like a vine, and he just like, ting! There's a vine of that, but people like make songs out of it. So there's one of it's like, do, 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 and it just shows the kid doing, do, do, do.
That's awesome.
I love stuff like that. So good.
Oh, internet. But yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
But let's go from the lowest of lows to some highs. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it. I'm down.
Is this the highest of highs, would you say?
To some highs.
Okay.
All right.
How high?
I don't want to set expectations.
All right, fair enough.
To like, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Nintendo had a Nindies Summer Showcase this past week. It's like 20 minutes long. It was like a stream.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a Nintendo Direct, but not really.
Yeah.
So they showed off a lot of games, but there were 3 big announcements.
Okay.
First, Super Meat Boy Forever.
Super Meat Boy
The
forever.
sequel to Super Meat Boy.
Hell yeah.
Wow, is it like an actual sequel?
Yes.
Wow.
Damn, that's
Yep.
awesome. I loved Super Meat Boy. I was the worst player.
I never played
I
it.
was the absolute worst of the game.
I was too afraid to play it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely like the hardest game I've ever played.
That's cool.
Yep.
Not exclusive.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Cool.
So players will once again leap off walls, dodge buzzsaws, and perform incredible feats of 2D platforming. In this game, levels get more challenging each time they're beaten.
Oh.
With an updated control scheme, new ranking system, and daily challenges, players are going to want to keep coming back for seconds.
Interesting.
It launches on Switch and everything else in 2018.
Cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
That sounds cool. The levels get
Cool.
harder
That's-
as you play them.
That's something
the
that,
more you
you
beat
know,
them.
really good on the Switch.
Every time you play, a new buzzsaw is added randomly to the map.
It's on spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a good, as I was saying, it's a good Switch game.
Yeah,
Yep,
definitely.
for sure.
Definitely.
And I guess the original Super Meat Boy is coming to Switch eventually soon.
Cool.
That's what they said. Soonish.
Soonish. At
So
some
cool.
point. Eventually.
That should be like a month now.
Yeah.
Soonish.
Yeah.
So, also announced at the event, Shovel Knight, King
Oh, nice.
of Cards.
That's right.
Is this another sequel?
The final adventure in the Shovel Knight Treasure Trove saga. There's 4, you know.
Have you seen the
We'll get to that.
I see. Thank you.
So, the final adventure in the Shovel Knight Treasure Trove saga is fit for a king. I'm not reading from a press release, all right? So, travel...
I like how monotone you are. They do it too. Is
Fit for
Shovel,
a
fit for a
king.
king.
So, travel through 4 new worlds and 30 new courses to discover how King Knight ascended the throne and became one of the Order of No Quarter. launches on Switch and everything else in early 2018.
Cool.
Have you guys played Shovel Knight?
Not yet.
I played
I
it.
own it
Yeah.
for the Wii U.
Much like
the
other
physical
games.
release.
I played it for
Shut
the
up.
3DS.
Yeah. I played it for that too.
I also have the amiibo.
Yeah. That game's awesome. Shovel
Yeah.
Knight is amazing.
Mhm.
I haven't played any of the others, like played Knight or
Yeah,
Spectre
I haven't
Knight
either.
though.
I just played the
They're like
original.
full-fledged games.
Yeah.
That's what's cool about them.
Mhm.
But
How about King Knight? Have you played that?
I have beta.
What?
Nah.
No. Also, alongside, this was announced later in the day,
Mm-hmm.
but there's going to be a Shovel Knight 3-pack amiibo
Oh, cool.
announced via Game Grumps
Yep.
softcore porn.
Yes.
You get a 3-pack with Plague Knight, Spectre Knight, and King Knight.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was an awesome ad. I thought it was
I was
funny.
very confused.
It's just Aaron Hansen just like centrally touching the amiibo. He's like, excellent. Like,
Yeah.
It's good.
Mhm.
But yeah, the amiibos look nice.
hmm
Look at the quality on these babies. That's Spectre Knight.
Damn.
He's very Spectre.
The
Damn.
quality of the amiibos themselves have definitely
Up.
Mhm.
been very, very up on the rise.
Yeah,
per
yeah.
se, since like the original Smash line,
Mm-hmm.
which is some of those faces.
Oh,
But yeah, these new amiibo look pretty good.
Can I
Very
just
good.
can I just ask
Yeah.
a question
What?
that's kind of related to the whole Game Grumps thing?
Sure.
Have either of you watched A Good
No.
Game?
I was gonna talk about that later.
You are? All right.
Have you
We'll
watched
talk
it?
about it.
I have not.
Okay, I'll
We'll
talk
talk about it later.
I have
Don't
stuff-
worry.
I definitely have stuff to say about it.
All right.
It's terrible. And finally, the highest of highs.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Travis strikes again in the fucking Stranger Things font.
Yep.
No More Heroes. Like
Mhm.
it's like 1.5 because
Yeah.
it's in between 1 and 2.
Yep.
So
Oh, is it? It's a prequel.
all right, so
Sequel.
so
Sequel.
there was some weird wording with the press release. So it says 7 years have passed since the events of No More Heroes, and the bad is determined to exact his revenge on Travis Touchdown. So No More Heroes 2 was released in 2010. So I think that's what they meant by 7 years,
Yeah,
and not
yeah.
by the actual in-game
In-game,
events,
like,
but like
chronological
when the
in-game.
game released.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Because later on, it says it releases in the like No More Heroes timeline.
Yeah.
It's 1 year after the first game.
Okay.
Cool.
So I'm
So
like,
they're just saying 7 years after No More Heroes
Yeah,
1.
it's just
this,
bad
this
wording.
game,
yeah.
which
Very
is
bad
just
wording.
1 year after.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
So just like the original cult classic, which both games are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Players will have to battle through multiple punk rock levels and defeat over-the-top bosses.
Yep.
I'd like to play that game.
It launches exclusively for the Switch
Wow.
in 2018.
It's really good.
Awesome. Yeah.
So-
That's a big game for them to get exclusive.
So this game's a little weird. So have you guys seen the trailer?
No.
for it?
Yeah. Yeah.
When I post shit to the chat, it's required viewing.
Whatever, Blake.
It's like 2 minutes long. Also, it's weird because the audio.
Yes,
It was
please.
super weird.
Please, whoever mixed that
Yeah, like
trailer,
the sound
fire
mixing.
him right now. Because it's like
It
they
was
took the
bad.
gain of the music and
Uh-huh.
just went like cranked it up to 11, and the
They're
voice is like,
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, Travis.
and then it's like, like it's like really good music, and I'm like, wow, this is the top comment is like, I really like this soundtrack. It's like really bad in that sense. Not that it's a bad trailer,
Yeah.
but it's just like,
Yeah,
how did
yeah.
this get through
I don't know.
anywhere?
Yeah, I don't understand how that got through. But so all right. So basically, the plot
Mhm.
is so in No More Heroes,
Yeah.
the first game.
Yeah.
There's 10 assassins you gotta beat,
Mhm.
and they all have backstories except for the second.
Yep.
And her name is Bad Girl,
Mm.
right? And she has like a bat, and you just kill her, and that's it. It's like,
Alright.
oh, that's weird.
Uh-huh.
So in this game, her dad
Mm.
is like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy.
Yeah.
1 year later.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why he took so long, but
I had to plan it out, man.
so basically they're fighting
Mhm.
in his trailer, and they get sucked into a video game.
Yeah.
Huh.
Now, obviously,
Mhm.
he fails because No More Heroes 2 happens.
Yeah, spoilers. So this game will feature several collaborations with indie games.
What?
So think of it like Kingdom Hearts in a way.
God.
So
We're gonna cut poo in half.
two
with
of these
blood.
6 games. So there's gonna be 6 games. I assume it's not gonna be like 6 levels. It's gonna be like levels inside.
Yeah.
So there's Shovel Knight
Uh-huh.
and Hotline Miami.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he's in the trailer. He's playing Hotline
Yeah.
Miami.
Huh.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Interesting.
Or at least the dummy him.
How
I
is
guess.
Shovel Knight gonna work? The game's
I don't
pretty
know.
gory, and Shovel Knight's not.
So when this was originally announced, people were very confused. Like, oh, this is just like a mini game compilation. I guess it's No More Heroes, like 3D, you know, katana wielding, but you're just in these worlds.
Huh.
I guess you're just gonna be murdering enemies from these games, or it's just like the aesthetics of like Shovel Knight or something,
But
and you're
in
just
3D.
Maybe like when you're in the Shovel Knight world, like it replaces the blood with something else that like is more thematic to
Gems
Shovel-
or something.
Yeah, like
I
something
don't
like
know, maybe.
sprays out, you know.
Although like the like super goriness is like part of the game's identity, so I don't think they would do that.
No.
It'd be weird if like they were just the yacht games like, yeah, you could cut King Knight in half and let
I mean,
blood
I don't
spew
think
out
they'll
of
be
him.
killing like I just like the basic enemies, right?
Yeah, you can kill the helicopter rats and let blood spew out of them.
I mean, I don't think they care.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
I don't think they'd be like signing up for it
Yeah.
if they're
It's
like
just so
no
weird.
blood.
I'm
please."
very curious about it. I hope it works out.
Yeah.
I want to see like gameplay and footage of this game.
yeah.
But I have some a little more details. So Suda51 is going to be directing this game. It's his first game that he's directing in 10 years. Which
Wow.
is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's super like archaic.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't even direct No More Heroes 2.
Right.
Oh.
He did the first game though.
I was 2 in comparison to 1.
They're both very good. They're both different in different ways, but they're both.
All right.
That's a spicy meatball.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's said, so they're sucked into the video game, right?
Yeah.
Like fucking that episode of Fairly Odd Parents.
You mean the special?
No. Like
The
when
remote, right?
No, when Chester.
Oh
and
yeah,
AJ,
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the TV one, the video game one.
No, not Channel
yes,
Chases.
Yes.
And
That's a great episode.
And it said whoever collects and beats all the 6 games will get a wish granted.
Damn.
Ooh. What do you think he's
So
gonna wish for?
he's gonna wish for tits.
Yeah.
Tits and ass. TNA.
Right.
That's his character.
Yep.
All he does is shit, wrestle, play video games, and play with his cat.
And his cat.
Yeah.
Didn't see cat in the trailer. What could it mean?
He was on the top of the trailer.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Awesome.
So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And I'm going to end this segment
Mhm.
with a quote by Travis Touchdown. Downward fucking dog. All right.
Fuck.
So, next up. Oh, yeah. There's
God damn it.
yeah, just splice that concept
Oh,
on
there's
it.
so many.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he has like a purple jacket now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks so good.
Ooh.
Yeah. So,
Ooh.
I have 2 little itsy bits of Fire Emblem Warriors news. I kind of combined them so I can have 10
Yep.
news stories. So, there's going to be a special edition for $80.
Phew.
It includes 3 CDs.
Yep.
A dual-sided poster and 25 character art cards.
I like the
cool.
CDs.
Yeah,
I
the
like the
CDs
picture.
sound very appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll
is
be
it?
on like VG 24/7 or where that website is in like a day. So
Oh, that's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. What's on the CDs?
Probably just all music, right? The
I,
remix.
mean, I would
stuff.
assume it's music.
And since it's Dynasty Warriors, it's gonna be like probably like rock.
Yeah,
like, pretty heavy
definitely,
stuff. Which
like
is gonna be cool.
the soundtrack for Hyrule Warriors is like
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wouldn't, but
So yeah, cool. If you're excited for this game,
I'm not
wanna
gonna get it.
I mean, you don't even have a Switch.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get it because I don't have a Switch.
Yeah.
even if I have, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would never get a Warriors game at full price.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just because I know
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
kinda
play
true.
it that much. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So, another Warriors related newsy bit. So, it lets you play at 60 frames per second
Ooh.
Nice.
in exchange for a lower resolution. So, it was created with the 1080p resolution and 30 frames per second in mind,
Yeah.
but you can downgrade to 720p
Mhm.
and have 60 frames per second.
I'm okay with that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you get to decide. You can pick.
You
can swap.
decide.
All right. Okay.
It'd be nice
Fine.
though if I could
Cool.
like dock it
Yeah.
for 1080
Yeah.
with 60.
Yeah,
But,
that would be better.
Oh well. Fuck me. At least
1080.
it's not like playing split screen with the Wii U and with Hyrule Warriors.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Oh, that was,
How bad was that?
Man, that was when you played split screen. One person played on the the pad.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And one person played on the TV, and it
Okay.
dropped it down to like. It was like less than 30 practically.
It was like 20, 15?
Man, it was drastic. It was just
Yeah,
bad.
it was a little laggy.
Oh,
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
worst.
it was
fun, though.
bad.
I enjoyed it.
Still a fun game though. Yeah,
Yeah.
Ganondorf.
Man, 1080 60 should just be the standard by now. I don't get why it's
Whatever.
not. Man,
Fuck.
makes me mad.
Urgh.
Makes me mad.
You know what else people are mad about?
What?
Puzzle Fighters.
Puzzle
Announced for
Fighters.
mobile.
What is this? Never
You
heard
know?
of this.
You never heard of Puzzle Fighter?
I've never heard of Puzzle Fighter. I've heard of like Puzzle Quest and things like that.
Like the,
not
like
Puzzle
the Street Fighter game. It's like puzzle game. Street Fighter puzzle game.
There's little
No.
Dante.
I mean, like the art looks cool, but I've never heard of it.
Alright, so this has been developed
Oh my god,
from
their faces.
the ground up, right?
Mega Man.
So this can I finish? Jeez Louise, you can make fun of the picture later. So this is developed from the ground up for mobile devices, iPhone, iPad, and Android devices.
Cool.
And it was focused on modernizing the classic look and feel of the beloved arcade classic. The originals were just Street Fighter characters, but I guess they're putting all Capcom characters in it. There's gonna be real-time player versus player gameplay on mobile devices, bringing all the action of head-to-head puzzle fighter on the go. And it's gonna be initially a soft launch in select countries, and the team is working towards a global release planned for late 2017. So people are mad because yeah, I know. They make stupid poses, stupid faces.
Look at little Dante. That underbite.
Oh god, I can't take those faces.
Go on.
So people are upset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear.
So if you look at the original Puzzle Fighters,
Yep.
they're all like they're like chibi, but like they look good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but these
And
really don't.
These are like real men faces on
Yeah.
tiny chibi
Yeah.
bodies.
What's the Capcom like dropping the ball with this art direction? for
Yeah,
the games?
it's really weird.
At least they have Dan in it.
Yeah,
Wahoo! Look, and you can see.
and the guy from Dead Rising 2.
Yeah,
Yahoo!
everyone loves him. His name?
I don't remember.
Did you play it?
I did. Dead Rising 2 is really good. I don't remember his name.
Isn't his name Travis?
It's Chuck.
Chuck.
Chuck, that was it. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
So this is pretty much like Chibi Marvel vs. Capcom,
Yeah.
What puzzle?
but puzzles.
Puzzle games.
Funny internet videos.
Are you excited?
I mean, it's probably a gacha game.
Gotcha.
It kind of looks like it would be one. So I'm
Well,
not really
it's a
that
puzzle
excited.
It's a puzzle game. It's like a.
Yeah, but like it's like build your team, and it kind of just
It's like Tetris.
Oh, is it? I thought it would be
Is it?
more like
Kinda.
a Candy
Like
Crush
look
style.
up look up Puzzle Fighter for arcade.
I mean, yeah, because it was like build your team and how these characters. Usually when
Yeah.
mobile games do that, it's a gacha game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like Tetris style.
Oh,
Yeah, and you
At least
compete.
this is the old one, at least. It's probably
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah.
interesting.
Turbo.
Maybe I'll look at it.
You won't.
I mean, I get new mobile games every now and then,
That's
check them
true.
out. So maybe I'll check it out.
Puzzle games are like cathartic,
Yeah.
you know. So whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Brett Favre, go.
So Nintendo,
Favre.
they lost a lawsuit
Ooh.
with iLife involving Wii Remote Tech, and they're ordered to pay $10 million.
Oh, jeez.
So several years ago, iLife Technologies Incorporated and Dallas-based law firm Manook Wilson
Monok.
Mandela filed a $144 million patent infringement case against Nintendo of America. Oop, I forgot a
And they
dash
only got
there.
10 million out of it. Chump change.
Damn. Yeah.
So Nintendo was accused of infringing on iLife's motion sensing accelerometer technology presented in Wiimote controllers.
Oh.
No, like
Huh.
12 years later.
Yeah.
Uh,
Lawsuits,
so
man. They take a
a
while.
verdict was
Yeah.
finally handed down this week. So a jury in Dallas, Texas, sided with iLife, and Nintendo will be forced to pay $10 million.
That's it. Out of the however much they wanted.
140.
Yeah, I guess there was like because they wanted $4 of every unit sold.
Wow.
It was like 36 million.
Yeah.
Times 4.
Damn.
So it's like 144.
Mhm.
But I guess like they wrote like the thing wrong, and it got that part get dismissed. So,
Oh,
like,
damn.
they're like, all right, we just want 10 million.
Wow, that sucks.
So iLife Technologies has used this tech to monitor infants and help prevent sudden infant death syndrome.
Fuck that. Give
I
us
don't
video
know.
games.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. Who cares if babies die?
So iLife
That's
believes
out there
that
now, David. It's fucking out there in the ether.
Whatever.
That's terrible.
It's fine.
Can I get a soundbite of that?
So iLife believed that technology could be incorporated into other uses, including the Wii remote.
Mm-hmm.
So, from my standpoint, I also have a Nintendo statement, but my standpoint is just like it seems like they're like, hey, we kind of do that too.
Yeah.
I want. No,
I'm not gonna claim to know
Yeah, I don't
what the
know.
judicial system is
Yeah,
like
no.
in patents work and all that shit.
I will
so.
never claim to know that, but it just kind of seems like it's an issue of repurposed technology.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo was like, we can use that for this, and they did it. I don't really think that's worth suing over, but that's just me.
Yeah, no.
So-
Well, they patented it, so
Yeah.
it's like
That
we
is
got
true,
this,
that
and
is
then
true.
the same technology was used by a huge company, and
Yeah.
they're like, wow.
Well, I don't
true.
think it was the same. It was just like kind of similar,
Oh.
similar enough,
Mhm.
I guess.
Let's sue Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can
Let's
find some
let
bullshit.
us
review.
3
10 years
human
later.
beings sue Nintendo.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
For what?
I don't know. Miiverse.
Miiverse.
I
That
want
was
my
our
Miiverse.
idea.
Yeah.
Our idea.
Yes.
Yeah. So they released a statement. They're like, on August 31st, 2017, a jury in Texas found that certain Wii and Wii U video game systems and software bundles infringed a patent belonging to iLife Technologies Incorporated, related to detecting if a person has fallen down. The jury awarded iLife $10 million in damages. Nintendo disagrees with the decision, as Nintendo does not infringe iLife's patent, and the patent is invalid. Nintendo looks forward to raising those issues with the district court and with the Court of Appeals. So it ain't over till it's over in the
So-
law of the court.
So Nintendo stole life alert technology. Help! I've fallen. I can't get up.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree.
Mm-hmm. So let's talk about...
that's-
Yeah,
Sorry. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
No,
I thought
no.
we
I
more
was
commentary
transitioning.
on that. Transition. You wrote it.
Let's talk about Sonic.
Sonic.
Forces. Got a release date of November 7th. And it's going to be $40.
All right.
Wow, that's it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Mhm.
That's really... They're probably like, man, this is going to be fucking garbage. Let's just put it up for less money and hope people don't mind.
There's going to be a physical bonus edition that you can now pre-order.
Mhm.
Same price, $40. It's going to include a controller skin for each platform, depending on which one you get, plus Sega/Atlas outfits.
Yep.
There's going to be 13 altogether. Kobe, since you have the picture,
Yeah.
Yeah.
list the outfits for me.
So I'll go in reverse order.
Yeah.
And I'll name the most shocking one last.
Oh, of course. I
So
already
they
know.
got Knights. You know that series, Knights?
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
They got
Knights into Dreams.
Super Monkey Ball
well,
outfit.
you got to
Yo.
name the kind of...
Oh, it's a hat and outfit.
Okay, yep.
All right.
You got the Super Monkey Ball ears and outfit.
That's
you see
awesome.
the Super Monkey.
I love Super Monkey
You
Ball.
got Puyo Puyo, just a hat.
Cool.
Puyo.
Mhm.
Puyo Puyo? That
Puyo.
was Puyo Puyo.
Puyo, Puyo. I don't know.
Sure.
It's one of those.
They got Jet Set Radio, glasses
Oh,
and
cool.
outfit,
Awesome.
and a Persona 5 mask and outfit.
What? Wait, what?
I mean, Sega does own Alice.
What the hell?
So you can have your OC
Yeah.
be...
You could be like,
Persona!
Oh, that's so random.
Sonic Forces, the ultimate customization.
DeviantArt, eat your hearts out.
What? I'm so weirded out by that.
Flabbergasted. I have a bug bite on my knee, and it's
Aw.
annoying, man.
Oh.
That's what happens when you have holes in your pants.
It's cool. I pay for style.
But yeah. You guys gonna get Sonic Forces so you can have your OC and Persona 5 gear?
That's why I want to switch.
I might if the game's good.
Yeah.
I'll wait and see
Yeah.
what people think of it, and if it's good, I'll get it.
I love to watch Game Grumps play it because they're going to. So
Of course.
that's about it.
I don't have much hope for a new generation Sonic.
Mm.
Obviously, Sonic Mania is different.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know. Generations looks fun.
Yeah.
Beauty,
We'll see.
beep, 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 beep. Woo!
we'll see.
So,
Excuse me.
do you guys know what Fist of the North Star is?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
there's gonna be a game
Yeah.
by the Yakuza devs.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very cool.
Yeah, that is
Releasing
cool.
2018. More information at TGS. Did you guys watch the trailer?
I did.
Where he's like,
Yep.
and the guy's fucking head
I
explodes.
was just waiting for it. I was waiting for him to do that the whole trailer. You are already dead.
Yeah, you're already dead.
It's so good.
Is that the same show with the haystack gift?
Huh?
I think so.
Where like some guy looks into a haystack and the dude that like the main character is just his face is there and like it pans to the other guy like ah!
yeah. This is also the same show / manga where one of the guy's powers is that he can throw bulldozers.
Nice.
That's just what he does.
I love anime.
There's a good gif where he throws a bulldozer at the main character, and the guy's like, punching the bulldozer, and it's still coming closer slowly. He's like, ah. He's punching it. It's so good.
Fun fact: Fist of the North Star is one of John Cena's favorite shows.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Do you think he'll incorporate that in his
I can only hope.
in WrestleMania?
It's such an over the top show. I love it. I love it.
I never watched it. Never seen it.
It's good.
How long is it?
Oh, it's not that long.
Okay.
I know the manga's been going on like forever.
Is it still going on?
I think so. I think now it's called like Fist of the North Star or something. Like
Yeah.
a sub story, but yeah, there's a ton of it.
Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
And our last news story of the day. We're just blowing past this.
I know. Really? No, it's good.
So, Capcom, they re-released Street Fighter 2 on a $100 cartridge,
Damn.
and it might set your SNES on fire.
Yep.
So, Capcom and I Am 8-Bit have teamed up to release Street Fighter 2 on an actual SNES cartridge to mark the series' 30th anniversary. So, it costs $100, as I said, and are limited to a run of 5,500.
Yeah.
1,000 of those are glow-in-the-dark Blanca green, and the rest are opaque Ryu headband red.
Huh.
Cool.
I wonder
Couldn't
why.
they just say red?
Why is it $100? Just because special edition?
Yeah, limited release.
All right, cool.
What color are you gonna get? It's random.
If I
It's
could
random.
choose-
Oh, it's random?
It's random.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That Blanca green is going to be worth bank.
So much money. Yeah.
So, if you go to the product website,
Mhm.
like the product page, there's a little disclaimer.
Yeah.
All right. Warning: use of this reproduction game cartridge, in parentheses, the product, on an SNES gaming hardware may cause SNES console to overheat or catch fire. The SNES hardware is deemed a vintage collectible, so please exercise extreme caution when using the product and make sure there is a fire extinguishment equipment nearby. Use of this product is at the sole risk of the user. What?
Are you kidding me?
It's not meant to be played.
Who would buy this then?
Why would you like release a product where you're just like, yeah, it's just like,
It might explode.
yeah.
Please
Like,
make sure you have a fire extinguisher handy when playing this video game.
put this next to your Samsung Galaxy, just like, and Nintendo has like especially come out just being like, yeah, we have nothing to do with this product.
Yeah.
Just to be safe. I was like, all right, good call on you guys, because
Yeah.
asinine of them to release something with just fix the problem. What's the issue?
Yeah. Well, if they didn't update the hardware, why is it like gonna overheat? Like if this SNES cartridge isn't any different from a normal SNES cartridge, why is it overheating?
Maybe the paint they used or something.
That doesn't make sense at all.
Classic Capcom.
They must have updated some chip inside, or changed it
Who
out, or
knows?
done something.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah. So like this is the only reason you'd buy this is for a collection item.
Yeah, and it looks nice. It looks nice.
It does. It legitimately
Like, that's
does.
a really
look
cool,
good.
It's
like,
definitely
red
red.
Yeah.
They don't have pictures of the green one though, do they?
Yeah.
There was one online. It's like glow in the darky.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that. That's pretty
That's
cool.
cool.
But I would love to like play it. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I'd never. If it's a collector's item, you won't even take that out of the box, so that doesn't even matter, right?
Your mother. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Both of you are on your fucking phones. Just
Listen. I agree. Although I just don't know why they would release something
Yeah.
that would explode if you
It's
come in contact with the SNES.
Yo, it's okay. Just have a fire extinguisher if you're gonna use it. What
I love
product?
Street Fighter 2.
What product have you ever seen released with like a warning like that?
None ever.
How about gasoline? Like
Yeah, all right. Yeah, like gas tanks.
Fireworks.
yeah, right.
Yeah, fireworks. It's a good one.
I'll blow my fingers off.
A
with,
stove,
like, this.
maybe?
A stove.
Could catch fire.
Great news.
Yeah.
Great news as always, Blake. Thanks for
Yep.
Thanks for doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Releases.
Thanks. Upcoming releases: September 5th. Lego Worlds for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
We got Uta Where Unamuno Mask of Truth for the Vita and PS4.
Perfect.
I see.
Indeed.
And a Game of the Year contender,
Ooh.
Knack 2
Fuck.
for PS4.
Yo, Knack, my boy. My boy, Knack.
Not even good enough to be on the Sony E3 presentation. Had to be on the pre-show.
That's rough. Oh.
Rip
Oh.
Mark Cerny. September 6th. Destiny 2.
Yep.
I almost said
Wow.
December.
Thought you were gonna say
PS4 and
Dissidia.
Xbox One.
Yep.
We have September 7th. Konosuba for
What?
the Vita and
Konosuba?
PS4.
Wait, what? Let me see that.
Konosuba.
Yeah.
I have one more game. September 8th. Monster Hunter Stories for the 3DS.
Hey,
Why? What's
Konosuba's an
Konosuba?
anime. I think that might be a visual novel. You said Vita?
And PS4.
What?
That's definitely a visual novel.
What's the date?
7th.
It's like one of the funniest animes I've ever seen.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's a game?
What?
Oh, I thought it was a... Oh, I think it is a visual novel.
Oh yeah, it's totally a visual novel.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
Full on friendship.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's probably where the anime was based off.
That's really cool.
I guess.
Anyway. Fuck you, Blake.
Oof. Oof.
Alright, before we go on the games we've been playing, let's talk
Yeah.
about briefly. I want to talk about Good Game.
Good game?
Good game?
So, Good Game.
Was it a good series?
By Dan
Wait,
Schneider.
did you watch the entire thing? Or did you just...
I'm not doing YouTube, right? No, the
Yeah.
whole thing isn't out yet. They released the first episode on the Game Grumps channel.
Oh, okay.
And the second episode on YouTube, Red.
Lit.
Rip.
So you watched the first episode?
Yeah, so I watched the first episode.
Okay.
I haven't watched the show, but I watched Jesse Cox and the other co-producer. I don't remember her name.
Their YouTube thing.
They did like a little
Not
Q&A.
Felicia Day.
No. I don't
have it right here.
know
Hold
her
on.
name.
Slackin'. Where is it? Michelle Moreau.
Yeah, they did like a little Q&A
Yep.
type thing.
I started watching it, but I didn't get through it.
Yeah, I watched, so I know a bit about it. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, so people don't know. Talked about before. Dan Harmon, not Dan Schneider.
Definitely not damn shit.
With Jesse Cox, Michelle Moreau, wrote a sitcom about esports
Yep.
featuring the Game Grumps, Dan and Aaron Hansen, as the main characters. And I watched the first episode.
Yeah.
Just released. It's not that good.
No,
Not that good.
Not that good.
It's not like this is like it feels so. You know, like people were worried. At least, a show about esports.
Yeah.
What?
It's
Just
gonna
think
be
in your head.
cringy.
Yeah, what could that become?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Really?
It's all about like the two guys. The first episode has a lot of pacing problems where it's super fast.
Mm-hmm.
First, like 2 minutes, you meet the two main characters, and immediately they start recruiting their team together
Yeah.
for like an esports team. And the two characters are Aaron Hansen plays like a ex-pro gamer
Yeah.
who like fell off the scene because you remember that World of Warcraft Raging Kid video where he like closes the door
Yeah,
behind
he's
his
like,
and he
yeah,
sticks
yeah,
the remote up his
yeah.
ass and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He's kind of like that, like in the day, like he
Okay.
raged and like that happened to him, and then he like fell off the esports because of
Mhm.
that, and all that. And his partner Dan doesn't know anything about video games, and he's like he just bums off of him, like
So he's
as
Dan.
his roommate. Yeah. But Dan discovers like, oh man, we could like make a lot of money off this.
Is his
like,
name
esports.
Dan and Aaron?
No, they have I don't know their names.
Gerald
Nobody knows
and
their names.
Finster.
But they have different names, obviously. They don't
Yeah.
play themselves, but they Dan sees that they can make a lot of money off esports tournaments for a game called Kill Core, which is like a MOBA that's off the like League of Legends and Dota hype.
Mm-hmm.
And they like assembled their team in the first episode. They have like their first match, and it doesn't really like go so well, or it does. It's Terry Crews is in it.
Yeah, I heard Terry Crews, the main esports hype announcer.
Yeah,
like the
but he doesn't
commentator.
really say much. He's like, his best line is like, "I gotta go to the bathroom," and he goes to the bathroom. It's kind of it, but it's so cringy.
Yeah,
Like the acting, they're not like actors, right? Like Dan and Aaron.
it's like amateur acting.
Yeah.
Do you
I
think
definitely hear it? Yeah.
it'd be less cringy if there was a laugh track?
The jokes just weren't that good, but yes, I think so. Like
you would feel less uncomfortable.
right, exactly.
Interesting.
It's not like they
people
didn't.
think this is funny.
Yeah, it's not like they
Yeah,
left
yeah.
any moment for you to think about a joke, right?
Yeah.
Like
This is like an awkward 10-second pause.
yeah, no.
There was no pause for laugh track.
Right.
Kind of thing, yeah.
But it worked as in like watch Drake and Josh and then watch the Christmas or Real Big Shrimp.
Yeah, really big shrimp.
Um,
Or they go Hollywood.
or when they go to Hollywood when they don't have a laugh track and realize how unfunny it is in that sense. But Drake and Josh is great. To be fair. Not that Christmas one. The Christmas one's garbage.
I disagree.
I'll have to rewatch it and show you you're wrong. No, but the writing just it felt very rushed. Like all the support cast, like their esports team. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't remember them at all.
Yeah.
Like there's the girl.
Yeah.
And like an Indian kid. And one funny bit was that their landlord came in, was like, "Yo, you guys gotta pay me rent. And he's like this like nerdy looking dude, like a pushover, and he's like to get around paying rent and the fact that they need sponsorships for applicant fees, they're like, "Why don't you join our team?" And he's like really bad at the game. So like they use him to like pay for all their application fees and shit and stuff because they're saying, "Wow, you're so good at this game," but he isn't at all. So that's kind of funny. There's like a weird scene where they run over a possum in the road, and like they bury it, put it down.
Yeah.
On their way to like their like first tournament.
Uh-huh.
And it like doesn't serve any purpose. Like Dan gives like a little bit of a speech, and I'm like, I don't
get it.
That's weird.
It's weird. Like, man, I don't know. Like, the acting is kind of amateurish. But even though I love whenever Danny's on screen, I don't know, his character is kind of funny, and Aaron does a decent job too. But
it's weird hearing that it's not that great after watching the Q&A with them, because they were saying how their biggest struggle was making the pilot episode.
Really?
And how like they didn't really know how to cram like the whole premise of the show into 6 minutes or into 24 minutes or however
they didn't
it was.
have to.
They felt like they had to because that's the only episode everyone who isn't subscribed to Red would see.
I think that's what hurt them.
Yeah.
Maybe the rest of the show was better.
Yeah.
The pacing issues. It went from meeting the first characters, and in the first 5 minutes of the episode, they're already recruiting the first member of their team.
Yeah.
And like,
you think that'd be like episode 2?
Yeah, right. Like set up their conflict in the first episode of them being like poor and shit.
Yeah.
And they don't look poor because like their apartment is super well furnished and shit, like super nice. But like to recruit the first person, they like. The whole joke is that like they went to see the kid's mom, like to see him, and like they pretend to be in a micro penis counseling.
Yeah, the thing from the trailer.
Yeah. And it just kind of went on a little too long with the micro penis thing. Haha. Yeah, I don't know, man.
That sounds so weird.
The whole show kind of rubbed me the wrong. Like the villain, quote unquote, the antagonist, is like Aaron's like ex-partner or something, who like. He's like the biggest kill core player in the scene, and he manages his own team and stuff. But he's pretending to be like a really nice dude in front of cameras and stuff, and like he's even nice to them, but like in the the dickish way of being nice. Like, yeah, you were great like 10 years ago. Haha, I can't wait to see you again, buddy. And like exposes the video of like Aaron Hansen's embarrassment, which was weird because that should have happened later. Like Aaron Hansen's like the whole like stuffing a remote up your ass kid, rant thing, whatever. The fall of that character should have happened later, because then he goes like, he has his moment of like, I don't know, I don't want to do this anymore, and then Dan talks him out of it. I'm like, why is this happening in episode 1?
Yeah.
You just set up a conflict and then resolved it.
Is there like a set amount of episodes already announced?
6,
I think. Yeah.
I think that'd be like episode 5.
Yeah.
And then like episode 6 is like the redemption wrap up.
Like it
series.
ends with that, with episode 5, and like he comes back to episode 6 like, I'm ready, and then they win, right? Man, I don't know.
That sounds like a lot to happen in one like 20-minute episode.
Yeah, and even more, a lot more stuff. Again, all the other team members are introduced and stuff.
So strange.
What's the dislike ratio looking like?
As of right now,
Oh yeah, that's a good
let's
question.
find out.
I'm curious to just the views in general too.
A lot of the comments are generally like,
This sucks.
yeah, well, like, wow, they tried. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, the return. His name's Booger Boss. It's like his username. It's about a 30,000 to 2,000.
Okay.
So like, you can see a little gray there.
Yeah.
Boop.
How many views?
540,000 on the Game Grumps channel, which
Interesting.
doesn't seem like. Actually, it came out 2 days ago. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Huh.
I don't know. It's just like not.
It's not the
Not
best.
really what I want. And also, like, they have, like, the female lead over here. She was, like, a esports, like, journalist.
Yeah.
And then, like, they get her fired.
Mhm.
And she joins the team because Danny sucks at the game and, like, hurts his arm. And, I don't know.
Oh.
So she's part of the team.
Is that? I heard that both. I think that's. Oh god, I keep forgetting her name. That's
Alicia.
the girl. That's
Michelle Moreau?
Yeah, that's Michelle Moreau.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think she is. Jesse Cox makes a cameo at the post-credit scene. Where he's like, I guess he made the game to core and he's like buying a mansion. And
Apparently, he based his character off Notch.
Yeah, it's funny because like the realtor he buys it from, she's like, my son was going to be an intellectual and he bought your fucking game, you piece of goddamn shit. And he's just like, oh, and he's just like left there for like 15 seconds, just like, oh. And that's the funniest part of that.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
That sounds very mediocre.
I'm not buying YouTube Red.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Question for you. So you mentioned Drake and Josh earlier.
Yeah.
Do you know their drama, right? With
Yeah, and I know it got resolved.
did you see the picture of them hugging?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
I
back.
was like,
yeah.
Let's go!
You were like, I thought that'd be so.
It felt good.
Yeah.
It felt good. They're
All
like,
is right in the universe.
Yeah. They're like, hug me, brother. I was like,
Oh man! And then Drake gets married. And
I
it's
was
just like,
about to say,
doesn't
2 weeks later, it's gonna be like a second fallout between two
Drake
actors.
comes out as a Nazi. But anyway, sorry, that's your game. That's my little rant on it. So,
Cool.
Dave, what have you been playing?
Yeah, David.
What
Tell
have I
us
been playing
about
this
your
week?
mobile gotcha games that aren't gotcha games.
I'll tell. Well, I played a couple new games this week.
Yeah?
The first, I'll tell you about the mobile game. So there was a mobile game maybe like a couple years ago that I was super into. It was called Skyforce,
Mm-hmm.
and what it was like think like a Galaga type shooter
Mhm.
where you have like a spaceship on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
You hit all the enemies as they come down. It was like that, very basic. And as you defeat enemies, you got like stars. And you use the stars to power up your ship. And there was like one microtransaction, which was you could just buy stars
Yeah.
to upgrade your ship faster. That was it. It was very basic. They had like PvP kind of tournaments to like get high scores, that kind of
Okay.
thing. And they just remade the game like
Oh.
last month, and I got it.
Mm-hmm.
And man,
They remade it.
they remade it.
So is it like, what did they remake? What does that
They
entail?
like a whole new engine. Like it's like
Oh.
it actually has like really good graphics now, and like
Oh,
there's like multiple ships you can get. There's like 10 different ships, and
nice.
there's like a lot of unlockables. You get like cards that give you temporary buffs and
Same
like things
gameplay?
like that. Same exact gameplay.
Nice.
And again, the only microtransaction is $1 for 5,000 stars. But every level I beat, I get like 800. So
Oh,
like
okay.
it's not even that hard to just
Yeah.
get them. And you can pay $2 to remove the ads. That's it.
Oh, okay.
So and
That's pretty good.
I'm
Okay.
having a ton of fun with it.
How much did it cost you?
It's free.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I love that game. It's just a very simple.
Skyforce.
Yeah.
Does it have a different name now?
I think
or-
Skyforce Reloaded is the new one, which is as cheesy as
Yeah,
it sounds,
really.
and it's the best. But I love it.
Awesome. What else have you played?
I played a game called Hyper Universe.
What is
I
it?
saw you playing this.
Yeah, so it's on Steam. It's free. I saw it being advertised on YouTube. Actually, I guess it's being heavily advertised.
Mhm.
It's a MOBA. It's a 2D MOBA combined with a fighting game.
Mm.
So what it is you play with controller.
Mm-hmm.
And you have like light attack, heavy attack, and you have like 3 skills and your ult, basic MOBA stuff. But it's a 2D MOBA, so there's like 5 floors, like 5 levels to the map.
Yeah.
Like there's a middle lane, and then there's top, bottom, then like more on top and more on bottom. You like climb ladders and jump
Yep.
down holes to get to up or down. And you have to like do combos
Okay.
to fight other players.
Okay.
And they have basic like tank support, DPS, range DPS, melee DPS. There's towers. You have to kill the enemies. Core, all that stuff. I loved it.
Really?
It's super fun.
So it's a side-scrolling MOBA.
It's a side-scrolling MOBA combined with a fighting game with like combos and stuff. And then you can like dash and air dash and double jump and like do all crazy stuff. I was playing this guy like Victor, I think was his name, and he was pretty much Reinhardt from Overwatch. And he had like a giant shield you could put it in front of you to block projectiles.
How many characters are there?
A lot.
Oh, okay.
Is
there a rotation based?
It is rotation based, but it's in early access right now, so you can play anyone.
Wow, cool.
And yeah, they're like 30 characters, I think.
Okay.
But it really showed me how downhill MOBAs are going as a genre, how like less popular they're getting. Because this game was legitimately fun, and I don't like MOBAs.
Yeah.
And I loved it, and there were 90 people online.
Wow, that's it?
Yep.
Aww.
And you like couldn't find a match.
I've never even heard of this game, so
I saw it getting advertised everywhere, so I was like, I'll try it, and it was free, and I was like, whatever.
That sounds interesting too.
Yeah, it was
a good
cool.
Twist on that formula.
It was cool. But yeah,
what is it called again?
Hyper Universe.
Hyper Universe.
It's
Neptunia.
like Steven Universe, but hyper.
Hyper Super Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool.
Awesome.
I played that. I feel like I played something else. I'm completely forgetting. We played more Divinity.
This is the first time we played Divinity. We haven't talked about it. We started.
Oh yeah,
Monday.
we played it twice.
Started Monday.
Played Divinity.
So we played. We started this game called Divinity: Original Sin. We sat down at like 3:00 or like 2:30 or whatever on Monday.
PM.
Yeah. 11 and a half hours later, we ended stream.
What?
This game is so fun.
This game is like amazing. I adore this game.
What is
it's
it?
Great.
So Divinity: Original Sin is like basically D&D but in a video game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a isometric. Is that the no?
Yeah, isometric is right.
Yeah. So
Isometric view.
like Diablo style looking, like Pillars of Eternity, very similar.
Yeah.
Where you one player plays as you can do it co-op or single player, but it's 2-player
Co-op preferred. Yeah.
Yeah. Where one player plays the male hero and then the other one plays the female hero, and you pick your classes and you customize your guy and all that, and you essentially just go on like a pen and paper adventure almost. Where, like, man, I can't even describe this game. Like,
it starts off like you are on a boat heading towards an island. You're like source hunters, meaning you hunt mages. You hunt magic, and you are on a boat, and the boat's like they drop you off, and they're like orcs are attacking, so like be careful and all that. And it starts you off, just dumps you on this island. So you go and you find like all these crazy wacky characters. Like there's 2 drunk guards are like, I'll lead you to the town. Blah,
or
all that
talking
stuff.
clam who wants to be returned to the ocean.
Yeah, and there's just it's complete nonsense. It reminds me a lot of Fable, the world.
Yeah. It's a game where like anything can happen in it. It breaks its own mechanics to give you unexpected circumstances in the game. Like everything we do, I don't know what to expect from it. A lot of time you spend time talking to NPCs, and all different dialogue options you have with them and stuff, depending on how you interact with the world and what your stats are like and stuff. You can intimidate people, charm them, use reason, but you do everything together. In co-op. Or what's really cool with this game is you can just go off and do your own thing, both of you, like seamlessly in the same world, and what that person does will affect the world just as you do. But like the randomness of this game is so intriguing. Like we'll just be like walking along, get into a fight. Fights are turn-based, which is pretty interesting.
Is this like top down?
Yeah, like Diablo style,
Okay.
Diablo-esque. It doesn't work like turn-based like Final Fantasy style. It's every turn, depending on your speed stat, you get action points, and everything from skills to moving costs a certain amount of action points and whatnot. So you have to like allocate that well enough.
So it's like strategy mixed with just
But like we'll be in a battle and then like looting a chest, and then we'll move on to the top of the hill and see like a chest on fire. And I'm a mage, and I feel so empowered as a mage because I chose like a water elementalist, and I can cast rain, so I can make stuff rain, and I can put out fires in the world. And like this chest was on fire. We're like, there's gotta be something good in it. Otherwise, like you would need a mage to open it, or like a water balloon to like splash onto it. So I put it out, and then we touched the the chest, and then it starts bouncing away.
So
It's like, ha, fatty, you're too slow.
Jumping away from us, yeah.
And we're like, what the heck? Like, this has never happened before. We're like chasing after it, and like a little like imp came out of it. It was like, and we just killed it, and then got the stuff in it.
Yeah.
And, like, just everything in this game is like these little touches and these big touches too that change. Like, you think this game is going to run one way, and it beelines the next direction.
And yeah, there's like mechanics that it almost seems like it purposely doesn't explain to you.
Mhm.
Like there's one mechanic where if you hit an undead guy, he explodes into like poison,
Yes.
and there'll be like a poison cloud. But poison is flammable.
Yeah.
And it doesn't tell you that poison's flammable. So there was a poison cloud, and one of us, the first time it happened,
Yeah.
you like, I don't remember if you shot a fire arrow or cast a fireball, but it like chain reacted to all these poison clouds around. It was just like, and all these explosions just destroyed us. Like just one shot all of us. We were like, okay.
Or like, what's so cool, again, like I said, they don't explain any of this. So you discover all these things. Like when you slice people up with slashing weapons, it leaves like blood on their ground. Like, oh, it's a cool effect. But like, I'll cast like a lightning spell, and all of a sudden, all the pools of blood will conduct the electricity and stun everybody
everyone.
standing in blood. And we're just like, wait, why are we stunned? And we'll see like, the electricity running through the blood and be like, oh shit, now we know that, right? Yeah.
It's really cool. I love how it does that.
Yeah, and it's really tough. Like, that game is super
We're playing on normal
challenging.
difficulty.
Yeah.
There's 2 above the one we're playing on, and we're getting wrecked constantly.
But it's really fun because it makes us, every moment we have to strategize.
Yep. And Kobe's character can talk to animals, so we're in this dungeon, and he talks to a rat, and the rat said something like, "Don't avoid switches, like don't push any buttons." Then we come to a room with like 20 buttons,
and we press all of them.
I think the first one we pressed, I'm a tank and I have 700 health. We pressed one button, it did like 35,000 to all of us, and we turned into piles of ash. We're like, okay. And then like one of them like froze us solid.
Yeah, what's cool is
like
the game works with like autosave function, or like you can quick save, like almost like save state style, pretty much, which is very nice because we die a lot. Ah, man, but it's cool because like the only reason I can talk to animals is because I leveled up and I like put a skill point into talking to animals, and it's so like it opened up a million different possibilities because some quests, like the first big quest you get, you have to investigate a murder in town, and you have all these different suspects, and like one of the murder victim had a dog named Murphy who was like hanging around the grave. And it was whatever. But once I got that skill, I was like, I talked to the dog. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" He's like a goofy dog. But he could like, hey, I could like sniff these suspect stuff to see if I sniff my master's scent. And that's like, it opened up a whole new way to solve this mystery. Like, and just more stuff like that opened up. Like the more you discovered, and like you don't have to discover it in a certain order. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Ah, man, that game is so good.
It's I think it's the closest any game has come to being like a D&D style tabletop game.
Yeah, just the sheer openness of this game.
It's cool. It's really
makes
cool.
me super excited to play more of it because we've spent almost 20 hours playing this game and only went through half of the very first overworld map.
Yep.
And I don't even know how much is left in
that
this
whole
game.
11-hour stream we're in the first town.
Yeah, in the first town.
It's insane. It's crazy.
I'm like, man, I'm getting so pumped to play it.
Yeah.
Just talking about
I want to play it so bad.
So yeah, we played that.
Yep.
Awesome.
Divinity Original Sin. And the sequel comes out in 2 weeks.
Yep.
So.
Gonna be good. Gonna be good.
I don't know. Anyway.
Play anything else, David?
Besides more Overwatch and a lot more Hearthstone. I got to rank 9.
Nice.
And then
That's
the
good.
season restarted today, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently, just to go on a little like 5-second rant, the meta for Hearthstone right now is only Druid. The only class in the meta right now is Druid.
Really?
Because of how good it is.
Yep, he said.
Yep.
Because they have a card that just makes them OP.
Yep. Costs 10 mana, deals 5 damage, gives him 5 armor, draws 5 cards, and summons a 5/5.
That's so dumb.
Yep.
Why would they even think that's a good idea?
I don't know. But it's stupid, so now I'm playing Druid because I'm a scumbag
Yeah.
and I'm ranking up real fast.
What about you, Blake? What have you been playing?
So Friday the 13th, they released that new patch.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So there's like 3 variations of maps now, like smaller versions of the 3 maps already there. They're pretty cool. They like change a lot of like locations and stuff, and like the game, even though the game's limit is still 20 minutes like per match, like it goes by a lot faster.
Yeah. Funny, it makes you really appreciate map design in games and how different a game can be entirely with a new map, even with the same objective.
And like, if you see any like gameplay of Friday the 13th, like the intro to each game is like the same, but like for the 3 variations, there's 3 new intros.
Cool.
Oh,
Although
nice.
like for the old maps, they still have the same intro. Although it's like slightly different. Like he still like gets hit in the back, and then like everyone runs. But it's like it looks slightly better because like yeah, it's hard to explain. But if there's like a side by side comparison, you can tell the difference. Like the 3 new intros, like one, they're sitting on like at the Camp Crystal Lake one, they're sitting on the deck. The one guy's like sitting on the fucking dock, and like Jason just pulls him under, and then like he like comes out of the water towards the people.
Yeah.
And then another one, the guy who always gets killed gets like thrown in a campfire, like face first.
Nice.
And like the third one, like he gets like hung.
Oh.
So like everyone splits
bro.
after that.
Yeah.
So with this new patch, made a lot of improvements, but they also like broke a lot of stuff.
Oh man.
Sucks.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So I guess like Jason can be like infinitely stun locked now.
That's lame.
Yeah.
Sucks.
And like before, if you swing at like a window, it like instantly breaks.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense. And when you like break like an electric box to like turn off power, like you're in this like animation that's kind of slow.
Yeah.
Well, they made that animation for the windows. So like now you can't just swing and like the window's broken. Now you have to go,
have to go into an animation. That's right.
And like when counselors are going through the window, you can't like you can swing at them, but like it won't hurt them.
Oh.
So like they like fortunately they're like aware of like the complaints, and they're gonna like
just like a
they're
2 step
revert
forward,
stuff.
1 step back kind of
Yeah.
thing. They pull.
And I guess there's like some other like bugs that came about with the new patch. It's process,
Beta
but
testing.
It's a process, but hopefully, we
You're
reach
still
this
enjoying
point.
it.
Yeah, I'm having lots of fun with this still. Hopefully we eventually reach this point where it's like, wow, there's nothing wrong with this game, and it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh look, the sequel's coming out 2 weeks.
Oh no. So I've been playing that.
Cool.
Duel Links, of course. There's this new event which it's very interesting. It allows you to unlock regular Yugi. Right?
Oh, little Yugi.
Yeah, before he was just a roaming duelist during certain events where you can like,
Roaming
battle
duelist.
sometimes. Yeah, that's what they call him.
For the Empire.
Roaming, not roaming.
Romaine.
No, roaming.
Oh, roaming.
Romaine
no,
duelist.
Not romaine.
Go on.
And it's like this interesting like new like event where like there's like a board game mechanic. It's very interesting. We'll see
Is
it.
it dungeon dice monsters?
We'll see it this week.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
But yeah. I just been grinding because you have to grind like like for the Pegasus there's like star chips and stuff. And for this certain event there's dice.
Okay.
Because it's like a board game.
Yeah.
So I've just been trying to get dice and stuff. More Duel Links. I mean, I already did that. More Dokkan Battle.
Okay.
Dokkan.
I just been grinding because there's 5 events that like these are all done at like the exact same time.
I think you said it last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I've been doing that. I'm almost done with like the big grind that like almost took a month. Yeah.
Okay.
So you gonna ask that fucking stupid question? Huh?
How much money you spent this week?
$0.
Wow.
Go fuck yourself.
What?
All right.
Wow.
The amount I paid in game for Dokkan Battle is 0.
Wow. Listen, if you can go a month, you get like the chip. Like that's
cool.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, look forward for me to spend money so we can make a video on Tuesday.
That I can live with.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for like the.
Need more stones.
All right.
Cool.
Colby. Yeah. Colby, what'd you play?
First, I have a question. Since we talked about the new maps earlier, did you play the new Overwatch map?
There's a new map?
The new map that's in Free For All.
What?
In the deathmatch or?
Yeah.
What?
So there's 2 new modes: 4v4 deathmatch and Free For All.
I've played
Free-for-all.
Deathmatch, but I haven't played a new map.
Have you played the free for all?
No, I haven't played Free For All. Is that a new map?
Yeah, it's
I
like
didn't
a France map, the Widowmaker's map.
What?
Yep.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yep,
Hell yeah. I'm gonna play that soon.
pretty awesome.
I forgot Free For All was a mode.
Free for all is tough, and the only characters that people play are McCree, Farrah, Junkrat, and Winston. That's like
Fuck Winston.
That's like the only characters people play on that mode.
Interesting. I'll play that.
Yeah,
I gotta play that.
it's a lot of fun. I love it. If you come in top 4, you technically win. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Mhm.
I like that more.
Mhm.
I have played Divinity, of
Yep.
course. I played the Final Fantasy Dissidia NT closed beta.
Hell yeah.
So let me talk
Please
about that.
tell me about your waiting.
Seriously, that game was just like waiting the game.
Yeah.
So got it for pre-ordering Dissidia.
Mhm.
And people don't know, Dissidia is the Final Fantasy 3v or Dissidia fighting game. It's like an arena fighting game, similar to like Xenoverse or J-Stars. So it's man, I had fun with it. The game only had the heroes as playable characters. So like Cloud, Leon, Terra, all the main heroes from the main Final Fantasy games. And
Didn't have the villains.
didn't have any of the villains.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It had all the summons, at least that I know of. So like Ifrit, Shiva.
Yeah.
I'll say Shiva.
Sheva, come on.
Ramu, Leviathan, Bahamut, Odin.
How about a
and
chocobo? Can
Alexander.
you summon a chocobo?
No,
A
I'm
Moogle?
very bothered. Not even a Cactar. No, the Moogle was like in the top left corner, being like, "Oh, come on,
This is how you play the game, come on, huh?
not even." Oh man, they had like a tutorial, but it's like a video.
Ugh.
It's really bad because you can't skip through it at all.
Oh, no.
So like I accidentally backed out of it like halfway through, like before after learning like this is how you move. Like I'm like fuck, and I like hit my controller and went back, and I was like fuck, and I like went to quickly like maybe I can resume from where I left off. No, it just starts it over. I'm like nope, I didn't even bother. I was like I'm gonna learn in game.
That's awful.
So I'm gonna address the biggest like issue people have with this game: UI.
Yeah.
People, if you've seen gameplay of it, you'll see that the UI
It's
is
like a
just
border of
clusterfuck.
UI.
Everywhere.
It did not bother me at all in my gameplay. I'm incredibly like pleased to announce that it wasn't bad.
But
like,
was
all
it
of it was
ugly?
there. Not really. Like as I was playing, I realized like I wasn't like I wasn't
Focusing.
obstructed from anything, right? You know,
Yeah.
I noticed everything fine.
That's awesome.
I don't know why there's a mini map. There shouldn't be a mini map because when people target you or you target someone, for one, it's an auto lock on, so you're not lost. Also, there's like a line that connects you to, like a thin either blue if they're not targeting you back, or
Yeah.
red line if you're both targeting each other.
So kind of like Final Fantasy 12 style when you target.
Yeah,
enemies.
exactly like that.
Mhm.
So the mini map, they kind of get rid of that.
Yeah.
Don't really need that. But all the other information was like, felt all right, necessary, and whatnot. My problems with the game are kind of like similar to like most problems with 3v3 arena fighters, where you each share, the team shares 3 lives amongst all 3 people.
Yeah.
So if you go down 3 times, if you go down twice, and your friend goes down once, you lose. So the stupid thing happens to where if you get knocked down, it's a very small respawn time.
Yeah.
But if you get incapacitated, the guy who killed you is just going to immediately lock onto your friend who's in a fight with someone else, dash over to them, and you have no chance to fight a 2v1.
Yeah, a 2v1 is like unwinnable.
Practically impossible.
So like pretty much the first team to lose someone lose the game.
Not all the time. It's just it depends how fast people react onto ganging up on someone, like positioning. The maps like are smaller than the maps in the PSP games. They feel it.
Really?
Yeah. Those maps were huge though in the 1v1 like Dissidia games. They were massive, and they had like grind rails and stuff. It was really good map design, but really big. But it works the same way as Dissidia does, same exact way. The beta, it was a beta, so it was like limited in what it could do. But yeah, the worst part was like the wait time between matches. I like timed every time to like see how long. It varied a lot. The shortest I waited was like 45 seconds.
Yeah.
And the latest I waited was like almost 4 minutes.
Is it just because it's a beta? It's not
Maybe.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I imagine like a decent number of people were playing, but like it felt like, and you can't really do anything while you wait.
Yeah.
You're kind of just left there. There's like, you can like hit L1 and look at like a brief 1-sentence description of your skills. But other than that, like you're kind of just stuck waiting there for them.
Huh.
Like this game's weird. I had fun, but I would have a lot more fun in a 1v1 setting than I did in a 3v3 because of that body. Like, what's worse is that I would wait like 3 minutes for a game, only for a match to end in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Summons, it's a beautiful game. Particle effects look gorgeous. The summons look really dynamic, and like once you get a summon, it's like a clear advantage on your team. It's like kind of OP. Everybody only started with two different sets, like move sets. So you had like 1 HP attack for each set, unless you're Vaughn from Final Fantasy 12, in which you get 2 HP attacks per set. Why? I don't know.
Yeah,
you just did.
Yeah.
And then you have your normal bravery attacks for everyone. But
I remember seeing Maximilian talk about this and saying pretty much he wouldn't play it unless he was with two of his friends, like on the couch.
Yeah, exactly. Like playing with randos kind of sucked because you can't coordinate anything.
Yeah.
Like, which is like a bummer. So I would love to play with friends.
Yeah.
I think it's really fun in that regard. But otherwise, just do 1v1 when the game comes out.
Because I imagine if you're coordinating a 3v3 in this game, you can just be like, okay, all 3 on this one person.
Yeah. Or like, I went down, run away so I can spawn, right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Targeting, like the controls are kind of tough to get used to. The controls are not intuitive at all. Switching between lock-ons felt like I couldn't react fast enough for a lot of my early games because I was just trying to learn how to control these damn characters.
Yeah.
Also, in the practice mode, you couldn't pause it. So if I wanted to get out of practice, which is literally just like a quick select match, you have to win or lose.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
or like
weird.
reset.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah,
you can't just like
I
quit?
couldn't pause and quit. There was like no pause menu.
That's very strange.
I don't know what that was about.
It kind of sounds almost like they didn't adapt the arcade controls well.
Yeah, kind of.
Because that sounds like something that would be art.
Once you get the controls down, it works fine.
Yeah.
But again, it's just not intuitive. But you can choose between English and Japanese voice acting. Man, some of this English voice acting, grade A. Vaughn from Final Fantasy 12. He's the same. I looked it up. Same exact voice actor. He sounds horrible. Like 100% different from the actual character from Final Fantasy 12.
That's so weird. Maybe because it's been so long.
Maybe.
Who knows?
That's the only. But it's like so different. It's so different. But I looked it up. It's like the same person.
Huh.
And like Leon sounds like he just kind of like wants to fuck you. He's like, "Hey there." And you're like, oh.
Is it the same Leon that was like in Kingdom Hearts?
I didn't look it up. No, it doesn't sound like him. Yeah, it doesn't sound like him.
Huh.
Cloud is, pouty.
Yep.
Is it the same Cloud? Did you know?
Yeah, I think it's the same Cloud.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Everyone else sounded fine. Titus sounded good. Whatever. Music is banging. I'll say that. Even in the beta, music was awesome. Just look it up because I can't tell you if you. It's so different from every other fighting game that I can recommend it. I don't know if I can recommend it at full price though. Like $60 for it.
When is this game actually getting released?
January 30th. So they have a lot of time to change stuff. You know what I mean?
Hopefully they'll listen to complaints.
Yeah, and plus, again, a 1v1 mode and a 2v2 mode are going to be with the game, which is going to be great. Plus a huge roster and probably even more stages. So it maybe even more summons. So it's only going to get better from here. So it's going to be good, I think, when it comes out. And I'm going to play it a bunch.
Yeah.
I'll probably get like a month or two of PlayStation Network or whatever, PlayStation Plus, whatever.
I have PS
service
Plus.
is. Yeah.
Totally worth, man.
Yeah.
It's free games.
I don't play my PlayStation 4 enough. So, but I'll do it just for the online play for that respect. But, yeah, I mean, if you have reservations about it, just know that it's in a decent place right now. Just keep your eye out on it for more gameplay developments as it gets closer to release.
Cool.
I had fun.
Cool,
Other than that, that's all I played. So, that I can think of at the moment. So, yeah, so that's it for us. So I think it's my turn this week to recommend something?
I think it is.
Is it though?
I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah,
Because
it probably
you
is.
recommended last time, right?
Mhm.
I feel this is a cop out. I recommend watching the Spider-Man 3 emo scene without music. That's been circulating the internet. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Hold on, let me write this down.
I mean, there's probably a version on YouTube that you can link.
It's so good.
Spider-Man 3. Perfect. Awesome. So yeah, it's literally just a scene of Peter Parker doing his like emo like I'm a jackass thing, but the music is completely gone, but it kept all the other sound effects of it. So he's just like,
I think like the sound effects were added.
yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But
it's good. It's good stuff.
super funny regardless. Yeah. It was great. I totally recommend it. So if I could recommend anything, it would be that.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
All right. So any closing remarks from you guys before
I have a closing remark.
Okay.
All right, Blake.
When this is over, I'm gonna walk my ass downstairs and get a Klondike bar.
I only have one left.
Yeah, I know. I looked before I came up.
Oh.
You looked at my freezer?
No. Or did I?
Fingerprint stand. Anyway, thank you for watching the episode 34 of the Keep Tappin X podcast. Make sure you check us out on all of our social medias on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, SoundCloud, Google Play Music, and iTunes. For all of our social medias at Keep Tappin X with no G. It's Keep Tappin X.
Please subscribe and follow our Twitch channel.
Please
it's
subscribe.
Helpful.
Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow our Twitch channel. Follow us on SoundCloud.
A lot of people follow us on SoundCloud. Do you know that?
Really?
Yeah, I have the SoundCloud app, so whenever we get a new subscriber or follower, it notifies me.
Oh, really?
And it does a lot.
I think we have like 30. It's over 30 or something.
Yeah, all the time. I'm like, get a new follower, get a new follower. It's pretty cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, check us out on all our social medias. And
Yeah, man.
I'll say a quick thing. The guy who did our opening for the podcast, Corey Croft.
Yeah.
Who?
Corey Croft.
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's a friend of the podcast who created the.
He's a bum.
Yeah. He released his own solo music project on YouTube and Bandcamp called Corey Croft and the Band of Phantoms. So totally check that out. It's just, what?
When you posted that on Facebook, I read it as like he made a full version of our theme song. So I was like, wow, this is an hour long. So I was scrolling through it. I was like, I don't hear our theme song at all. This is stupid. Dislike.
Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
But yeah, check out his music. He's great. He's a great musician and everything. So he's always working on
cool
new stuff.
dude.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll fight you, Corey.
yeah, so
1v1 me, bro.
check him out, Corey Croft and the Band of Phantoms. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and have a great week.
See ya.